Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have to see if the volume is good or not. But here I gotta try to close up my gauge on my chainsaw bar. Let me put this somewhere where I can see what I'm doing. Alright, well, maybe okay, so chainsaw bar here. I got a too wobbly. So I got a couple things here. I don't have all the necessary right tools. However, the 50 thousandths gauge bar and this little Allen wrench here is 55 and a half. We can call it 56 thousandths. So that would leave 2.5 thousandths aside for oil. Sounds pretty good. So that's my go gauge. And then I found this little, my kid's scissors, which I used to clean out the bar, because it went deeper than the Allen wrench, and it cleaned out real nicely. This is right at 50, 49-ish, depending on where you measure, about 50. So between that Allen wrench and these little scissors, I got a gauge for pinching my bar. Now there's a couple ways that I thought about doing it, because I don't have the right tools. I don't have the right tools to do it properly. So one thought I had was vice grips, pinching it up with the vice grips. And so my first thought is take my scissors here to use as a gauge, and so I don't over pinch, and just pinch it down like so. Open it back up. Likely it's not going to work the way I would hope. I'll clip it a little bit more and we'll see. Too much. Too much. There. And we'll check our spot that we just pinched with this guy. And it actually seems sitting there pretty good in that spot. And move over. It's pretty wiggly. And then I slide it, and you put it all the way down to the bottom of the gauge or the bar, it kind of snug down there. But right here, it's about perfect. So there's that. And then there's another spot it hangs up. So there's that method. However, I made a makeshift anvil out of a splitting wedge. Not exactly flat, doesn't necessarily have to be. And this little log here, my anvil's outside, buried in the snowbank, so we're working with what we got. Here's the first spot that we worked on, and we're just gonna tap, 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 tap. See how it ends up. Ooh, that's pretty good. Ooh, that's pretty loose there. These are light taps. Right on the corner of the edge here, right on the sharp corner. I'm just kind of rolling it just a little bit. Oh yeah. Now this is off of a $30 saw. Oh yeah, that's a little bit more than I would like, but this is off a $30 saw. Wouldn't cut nothing. Came with 3 chains, and not a single one of them would cut. This bar was burred up on both sides, so I went over it with a file, both a squaring file and just a deburring file. And now I just got to close up the gauge. Mind you, there are better tools, but it's $40 and a week wait, and I don't really want to do that just yet. So utilizing my little gauge here, a little snugger on this side than the other side, so I'm going to say that's my new bottom side. Give me a moment, I'll go grab my chain, check its wiggle. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Not so much there. Check this side. Not quite. Not quite. So set this aside. Put it on my lap. That'll work. So let's go again. If you've ever done body work, it might work out pretty easy for you. And we're just going to keep on tapping until we figure out what works. Nice thing about using this little stone anvil setup is I gotta hit it pretty hard to overdo it. Oh yeah, we're getting somewhere. This thing was opened up to about 70 thou. This is a 3/8 low profile chain. And I doubt they make a 70 thou gauge low profile chain, which is a solution sometimes, is just get a bigger gauge chain. So if your bar wears out faster than your chain, you just throw money away. If I had the right tool, I would probably pinch it every time I sharpened. I may fashion my own bearing roller tool. But only if I can find the parts in the junk bin. Otherwise, I just might as well spend the $40 and wait a week for it to show up. case every time I flip the bar, or every time I sharpen the chain, like I said, I can run it through the rollers, put it back in to spec, and then I don't have to go through so much work. I don't wait until it's crap before fixing it. Maintain it. We are slowly getting better here. That side's still way loose. This side's pretty darn good. Not dragging yet. Well, I'm just going to hit it a little bit harder. See how it goes. Now remember, hundreds of years ago, they didn't have Amazon. They didn't have schools for you to go to. They didn't have certifications. They didn't have regulations. They didn't have all this crap to say, oh, you can't do what you're doing, or whatever. I was going to machine tool school. You know, there's about 100 different ways to square up a block. And just because your way might take longer, or might take a more expensive tool, or a less expensive tool, or you use a file, God forbid, like Archimedes used. There's many different ways to solve problems. I chose this way because it's a $30 saw. It came with 2 bars, 3 chains, and it wouldn't cut nothing. So if this doesn't work, I'll spend another $30 on a new bar and chain. And then if I happen to sell some of the wood that I cut, then I'll buy the tool to maintain the new bar. And this one will become a hood ornament or something. But no need to get in a rush. Take your time. Everything's going through there nice and smooth like. That's good there. And it only needed most of the pinching right here. Because that's where the previous guy used to do all his cutting, was right here. That's where the big burrs were, and that's where it was opened up the most. So it's good here, and it's good here, and it's good here. It's good here, but I could close it up a bit more right here in the middle, so it'll cut straight. Saw itself runs good. Runs as good as my $400 saw that's the same age. My $400 saw is a 45cc, and this one is a 40cc. Oh yeah, that's kind of haunty right there. Right there. So right through here, I'm not liking it. Same on both sides. Here and here. I got about a 3-inch portion to finish up with. Now I could get out my micrometers. I guess I could use my caliper here and I could measure. Let's see here. We got 155, and we got 155, and we got 152. Back here we got, well, this is a tip. It's a tip. It's 165, 156, 155 at the butt end, which should have no wear. 156, 154, 158, 154, 156, 157. The rail itself is approximately 45 and 45. So 45 and 45 is 90. To have 2 thou, 54 and 90 is 144. So we still have quite a ways to go, or could go, to close this up. That was it. Yeah. We can give her some good wallops. We got a mile to go yet. Oh, 150, 150, 154. Four, 6, 4. One 155. I know now that I keep my eyes peeled for one of those bar machines. Old farmers' sales. And on my previous video that I put out on that 20-inch bar, that thing don't cut straight. I'll do the same thing that I'm doing now. Alright, so spins free, and I think it's got enough wiggle. Got just about the right amount. So there you go. Split and wedge, piece of log. If you want to use gauges, go no-go gauges, you can. Otherwise, just use the chain. And yes, this chain is sharp. But I'm not, so whatever. I'll touch nice sharp things all day long and not be too concerned about it. Sharp chain, oh God. But that's it. I mean, I'm gonna put this on, fire up the saw, go out, see if it cuts straight. I got a 30-inch log that I can test it out on just to know for sure. And I'll report back how well it turned out. Thank you for watching. Share, like, subscribe, whatever. It was a good time.